You're watching this? I know. I'm pre-recording it, so grab your favorite beverage, hot coffee, tea, want something else, have it. I'm not your mother. So let's talk about Black Friday, okay? Because Walmart is having some great deals for Black Friday, and I'm going to share some of them with you. Now, when I share these with you, sometimes you'll find a tag, a YouTube tag, and if you click on that tag and you buy something at Walmart, I'll get a little piece of the action. Very little. But it helps the channel and I appreciate it, so just that's a disclaimer, okay? But I'm going to show you some great deals, so hey, it's worth it, right? All right. Doesn't cost you anything. Walmart gets a little less. All right, so let's talk about some of the deals here. So right away we see they get 1 year of Walmart for $49. It's one of their deals if you want to join that. But let's see what's going on with deals on tech, right? Everybody's looking for tech for somebody for Christmas, aren't they? Says we're going to need a bigger cart. And there's deals on holiday decor here as well that we're going to want to look up. So starting November 25th, 12 a.m. Let's see what we got here now. Huh. Look at that. Anybody that needs a set of mixing bowls with lids, you can get a set of 5 Festile mixing bowls, salad bowls, baking, serving. You save $53, that whole set for $16.99. Not bad, right? For somebody just starting out or somebody that wants to revamp what they have. Hey, you're out of here, old bowls. Okay. Anyway, that's a good deal. Okay, what else do we have here? Patio furniture. Wow. This is a pretty good deal. 4-piece set of rattan furniture. So you're getting the love seat, the table, and 2 chairs for $139. That's, well, $139.99. That's not bad, right? And it comes in a choice of cushions. You can get red and you can get the blue. That's not bad, especially for those of you that, can enjoy like a screened-in porch, 3 seasons. That's great. And it's weatherproof to go outside, but I mean, perfect for a screened-in porch area. Really nice. $139, revamp the whole thing. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see now what else we have. Oh, what's that? Those of you that like to get new PJs or loungewear, these are going fast, I guess. They only have extra large, large, and 3X. And it looks like they only have the stripe left. So those are available, I guess, now. They say November 25th, but this stuff is available right now, these deals. Interesting, right? Let's see what else. This looks like a good deal. A Hart 6-gallon stainless steel wet dry vac. That's great. I'm telling you, when you're cleaning your car out, these are great. They have suction power like nothing else. But it's also great if you ever have, and I hope that nobody does, but if you ever have a flood, and even like in New York sometimes what happens is there'll be like these leaks with the ice that happens. I forget exactly what it is, and you can suck that out if you have even an area rug or wall-to-wall carpeting, or even, on a a wood floor or something, a tile floor, you can suck up the water. Those are really great to have if you don't have one. And that's a really nice one. Looks like that's got a stainless tub. That's great. Probably can, that's nice. That's really nice. And it's only $29.97, regularly $85. That's really nice. 6-gallon, 14-foot cord. Great too if you're in your house and like you have a fireplace or something and you've got, wood, just the stuff that falls off the logs if you have a wood burning fireplace or something and you don't want to sweep that, you don't want to vacuum that up, and your regular vacuum, your good vacuum, you don't want to do that. And sweeping it up sometimes makes like more dust and debris. This type of thing is great for that. Wonderful. That's a really good deal. That definitely. I almost want to get another one. That's really nice. Really nice. Okay. I would say that's one of my big picks there. Okay, so let's see. I was looking at this too. I was thinking of maybe getting one of these for Ethan. I don't know. It says it's a portable tire inflator, 160 psi, but it also has some other stuff. It has where you can plug in if you need. Let's see what it says. I believe what I was looking at, that's powerful voltage battery. So you've got air if you're ever out, when Ethan drives to and from college, he's in a lot of areas that he's not going to find a service station right away, and if something happens, he's got to put an air in the tire. That's really good to have, as well as jumper cables and stuff. But I believe this also has like an emergency charging port for your phone. Let's say you broke down and your phone was low and you needed to call for help and stuff. And it's the 5400 or the 9000, what's that, milliamp, 21 or 25, and they're saying it's regularly $119. So that's a nice gift, right around $25, under $25. That's nice, very useful. You never know if you're going to need it, but it's nice to have it if you do need it, right? Okay, floor care deals. I don't know why they don't have these are not clickable. But I don't understand that. Maybe they don't want to see them. Okay, here's a, again, if you're looking to either revamp what you have or help somebody that's just starting out, maybe somebody in your family's just starting out, look at these cookie sheets. Okay, they're in this color. You can get a 3-pack for $15.99, or in that for $17.99. 3-pack there, not bad. And there's a gold color here for $23.99, or there's an entire set of bakeware for $49.99. Again, if you're looking just to revamp what you have or have somebody that's starting out. And here's another one. Interesting. Okay. So those are some good deals. Let's see. We need to find some more good deals. So let's see. So it's furniture deals up to 50% off, fashion deals, toy deals, baking deals, holiday deals. View all. Let's view all the deals. Okay. you all the deals. You need an extra table, $44.97. Okay. Here's what is this? A mini projector with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, 1080p supported smart projector, and with built-in streaming apps, $42.99, regularly $129. That's a cute little gift, and you can works with the streaming apps here. Beautiful. It's a good deal. And let's see, there's other projectors as well. A mini projector, $42.99. Here's another one. 69 or one of these, $163. Very nice. I used to use a projector all the time. You need some walkie-talkie, kids walkie-talkies, $19.89, regularly $43.99. And then there's Apple AirPods. They're on sale. They say $79, regularly $129. Anybody needs a Bluetooth soundbar? $110 savings on that, $39.99. And this is an HP laptop, $219, regularly $549. It's a 15.6 inch Core i3 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes, natural silver color. Got a mouse for $988. Mouse pads. Good deal on that, right? Let's see. Instant print. Kids love these. The Vivitar instant print camera. Who doesn't love that? We used to love getting the Polaroid. Oh, look, they even have the. Where's that? Like those instant print cameras. I remember, I forget what was the other one they made. Yeah, the Polaroid. I remember I got a Polaroid when I was a kid. I loved it. But the one step, right? And then you had those flash bulbs. But there was another one they made, like when my kids, I still have some of the pictures from it. They came out like in a little strip thing. I forget what it was called, who made it. But kids love that kind of stuff. They do. All right, let's see. Here's a 65-inch TV, $298. 65-inch TV. 4K UHD Roku Smart Television, $298. Regularly $348. I'm sure they have lots of TV deals, right? Here's a 70-inch Class 4K UHD Roku Smart Television, and it is $368. Looks like an online only deal. Price when purchased online. And it looks like they have some interest for offers, Apple TV, and then some of these one-pay apps. Look at those, like Klarna, and what's the other one? There's a few of them that will let you make interest-free payments for a certain period of time. That can help you get something, you know, pay it off over time without the interest. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Can we go back? All right, let's look at this deal. A wireless keyboard and mouse, some mechanical feet, keyboard mice combo, $29.99. Regularly $136.99, so you're saving $107 on that shebangs. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it has the lights and stuff. Pretty cool. Super battery life. All right. This is a portable charger. Everybody needs those, right? Everybody. And this is on sale. I've had to buy one when I went to Eddystone. We forgot ours, and mine was like $50 that I had to get there. Classic size, $29.99. Got the ports, all the different ports. Regularly $59.99. 20,000 milliamps. Cool. That everybody loves those. Tell you, keep them charged up. You have a power outage. We're getting into cold weather. You know, you can at least call out if you need help. We have a home phone, but if our electricity goes out, our home phone is out. You have to rely on those cell phones, right? Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, here's, everybody needs more of these. I know everybody comes to the house, especially if you're having holiday gatherings. I've got to charge my phone. Do you have a charger, right? Indispensable. The cords and the plugs. And you know, then somebody's always taking yours home, right? $10.99. Regular, you save $18.98 on those. Great deal. Okay. What is this? Apple iPhone 12 carrier unblocked, $178. Somebody needs a phone. There's drones. There's gaming monitors, $89. Who needs a gaming monitor? 27 inches. Beautiful. $89. That's nice. Digital camera, save $377.60, $121. Not sure of that brand. Let's see what else we have. There was somebody that used to always tell me about these lights. I forget who it was in the chat, and I missed them. Look at that. If you have a fireplace that some older historical homes have fireplaces and they're not working anymore. People stick candles in them and stuff, but oh, this is a whole backdrop. So if you don't have a fireplace at all and you want to get that little festive feel and take some pictures in front of a fireplace, get a backdrop. Right? Give it that just that festive fireplace feel. $13.99. I have a lot of backdrops. I don't know if I told you guys, I have a studio, and that's where I took with my kids pictures, and I wanted it to be just like how JCPenney and Sears had it, where they would roll down the different backdrops, and I had a table, I had everything. That was one of my greatest pastimes, being with my last two kids, Luke and Ethan. Here's your home with two babies, and my gosh, my daughter would say, my gosh, these kids have so many pictures. And it saved so much money. I didn't go to the studio. I really learned so much about photography. And it was an initial investment, you know, in the lights and everything that you need. But boy, was that great. And they did that. We had some really good fun with that. So yeah, backdrops are great. Take some nice pictures at home. You really can. And you can get your kids when they're in the right mood, and not have to drag them off and be like, come on, you've got to just please. Sure, you know. Let's see, mini body camera. Look at that. That's cool. Mini body camera 1080p wearable camera with a rotating lens. Pretty cool. $26.99. Wow. And you've got some other models, and I don't know anybody really that uses these anymore. I have so many of mine. Don't use them, use the GoPro, and half the time you use your phone, right? Police body cameras with video recording body camera. That's interesting. Okay, cameras all around today, right? Never know, people probably wear those and I don't know what I'll pick up, but it might go viral. Okay, here's a card reader, $7.99. That's a beautiful stocking stuffer for somebody. Let's see what else. Beats Solo Buds Bluetooth. $39, save $30. It comes in the white for that color. That's the Beats. Featuring the tiniest case we've ever made. It says they're mighty small and they're packed with incredibly big sound. Cool. Oh, look at that. Revlon compact hair dryer. $10.97. In black. That's a good deal. Some Tidy Cats. Wow, this is a tremendous deal. Look at this. For real, look at that. A 12-volt ride-on electric car or truck, $99. Are you kidding me? My kids lived in those things, those Power Wheels, and they were like, I remember a couple of times I got some after, I don't know, I found some and I actually sold them on Marketplace because my kids already had a bunch, and we gave one to a little girl, the Doom Buggy one that my kids loved, and I think I got those for like $89, but they're normally $279. I've got some crazy deal, and I bought them, and like I said, I gave one away and I sold one, and I sold it to the person they still got a good deal. We both made out, but that's incredible because ours were always like, I mean, they were Power Wheels brand, but not like that. A $99. I don't know. My kids had a fleet of those, and they rode those things around the house, and outside we had a little track. I know, it's strange. Okay, here, let's see what else we got. We got an electric scooter, $259. Wow, saved $939 on an electric scooter there in multiple colors. Look at that. $21 miles. 15.5 miles. Up to 450 watt. There they are. Okay. Some virtual reality stuff. Let's see what else we got. 12-inch queen mattress. If you have a guest room and you need to get that ready in a hurry for some guests for the holidays, $145.99. A nice new queen mattress in a box. Gel memory foam, $145.99. Get that guest room in shape for your guests or for yourself. Let's see what else. Oh, here's what I told you about that. This is like great, a battery jump starter kit. It's quick charge, built-in bright light. Get that. That's $219. It's $74.99. Definite must have for your car, right? Okay. Oh, electric blanket. That would look like a real good deal. Look at that. $51.99 to $25.99 electric blanket to keep you warm. And here's another battery powered deal. We had to have special tires because we had to get the dune buggy style, and we had the gator style because our terrain. We actually replaced tires on some of them. That's how much my kids drove those things. Sheet sets. There you go on that new mattress, $17.49. You save $47.50. Lots of colors. Barbie, if the Barbies need a pool, $64.79. $49.97. Barbie gets a dream pool. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Okay. Here's some glass storage. If you're looking to get rid of everything, go glass storage containers. $55.99 normally, $37.99. Nice big set. There you go. Lots of options if you're looking to get organized. Here's a big glass food set. $79.99. Big storage Rubbermaid, $9.59. Lots of stuff, right? Okay. Let's see what else we got. How about you all? How about, let's look over here. Oh, look at that. That's the Ninja ice cream maker, $149. A kitchen in the box bread maker, $75.99. $34 for the Crock-Pot 7-quart classic. Right here. Outdoor turkey fryer. Does anybody use the turkey fryer anymore? Here's a bread machine here, $94. The Ninja Professional Duo Blender. That's nice because you can put these shake bottles right on there. $109. Ninja Foodie Never Dull knife system, $129. Blue Diamond toxin-free ceramic non-stick skillet, $19.92. Here's another folding table, $29.97. A Ninja slushy machine, frozen drink machine, $249. Those are a little on the high end, even on sale, right? Okay. Some LED light strips, under $10. Here's a nice enamel cast iron Dutch oven. It's under $30, $29.69. And this is a Ninja, what is this? Oh, a 4-in-1 glass air fryer. Nice. Glass air fryer. Look at that, guys. $159. Here's another air fryer, the Chef Man, $99. Another kitchen set under $30, $26. You need a hand mixer, KitchenAid one, $34.88. What are these? 2 artificial trees. Put them by your front door. Put some lights on them. Those are under $40. More air fryers. Meat thermometers. You want to make sure everything's cooked well. Oh, your extracts. Okay, let's see. I want to go to another department. We'll see. Here's a pretty big Dutch oven. $69. Here's another. What is this? Ninja Blast. That's a nice little gift. You know, for somebody. $39.88. Personal blender. Clean Freak sprayer. More glass food storage under $30 for a nice set. Oh, these are nice. These are really nice. These, very nice. They're safe with pets, kids, and they look so real. And they make a whole room. But that's an amazing, amazing deal. With timers. Timers are so important. And, because you can put those in your lanterns, memorial lanterns, or put them in a grouping. It looks so nice. Wow, I think I'm going to be getting those. That's amazing. 3 of them for $13.14, regularly $34.99. That's amazing. Throw pillow covers. Let's see. That's really amazing. And I bet you they come. Do they come in different colors? They have clear. Clear's just about $1 more. Look how nice they look. And then you've got that nice gold. And then there's gray. And any color you choose, they're beautiful. And then they have these that are not. They look like they're the candle. Those are $18.99. Those are waterproof outdoor. Put them outdoor. And then you've got these, which is a whole set of these. Wow. Little tea lights. Oh, look at the little charger for the tea lights. That's great. Oh, wow. That's nice. How many are you getting there? You're getting 12 rechargeable tea lights. So you're not fumbling around with that. That's great. Especially if you like a lot of tea lights, especially in the holidays, right? And you have all those little, the snowman tea light and this tea light. Okay, here's another good deal here on these flickering candles. Here's a set of 5. But see, that set of 5 says $249. You're only saving $240. But you're getting a set of 5. It's only in that color, in that gray. So, I don't know. I'd probably still go with the other ones because I'm sure that I want gray. But let's see, what are these? Christmas tree candles. Those are different, aren't they? Reusable Christmas tree candles with timers. And then you've got these. Oh, look at are those changing colors? Color changing. Look at that. Forever, right? 12 of them. $32.79. You should never have to buy another one. And then if you just want the battery ones, these have timers. You'd have to change the batteries, but you're going to get a 12-pack for $13.99. That's nice. Here's a nice set too. This is a special online price, it says. But they have the lights around them and the flickering light. And let's see, do they have a timer? I would hope so. Yeah, they have a timer. Good. They should say that, you know. Here's an electric roasting oven. You can save $11.80 on that. Roaster, countertop roaster. Their hand mixer for under $20, $16. Here's a Gourmia all-in-one 14-quart air fryer, $129. More candle deals. You need some spruce up and save heat with these thermal insulated drapery panels there. You can lose a lot of heat through your windows. There's some tumblers, wine glasses, $1.30. Another air fryer, Chef Man. Magnetic spice rack. If you have a refrigerator like that and you're in need of more space, that's a great idea. And your refrigerator has a side that's exposed. Nice to be able to do that. Okay, let's see. Another slow cooker. All right. How about let's look at what do we want to look at? How about some holiday shop stuff, right? Christmas decor. See what they have. Christmas trees. Look at some of the pre-lit stuff. I'm going to be doing some other stores too, because I know there's a few that I really like that have some really good deals. But these are Walmart's deals. Let's take a look. 6-foot pencil tree. A lot of people like to put these in the kitchen. They're nice because they're small, but they give it a little festive touch. $129 regularly, $59. It's pre-lit. It even has the little snow on it. It's nice. Here's a 6-foot, a little bit bigger, $48.99. And then here's a 6-foot fuller tree at $65.99. It's nice if you're getting a pre-lit tree, if you can find the ones that have you can choose between color and clear, and then there's a couple of different functions. Those are really nice. Here's a 7.5-foot skinny pencil tree, $68.99. That's a good deal. Really good deal. Here's one that looks really very natural, right, with the 145. Look at that, very skinny 7-foot tree. Have a nice little space. You just want to put a little bit of Christmas cheer. There's another pretty full tree. So they've got tree deals. These are nice to put somewhere. You know, sometimes you like to have a little trees put around. That's a nice good choice, I think. Okay, let's see what else. Departments. Let's see what we've got. How about toys? Look at that. $20. Spider-Man tool bench. That's a good deal. and the take apart car. Would you believe when I was a kid they had the take apart car? I wanted it so badly. And I think we couldn't find that one. But I was into girl toys and boy toys. It's so crazy. Look at this. Scooter. Bluey light up wheel. Tilt and turn. Toddler scooter. 3-wheel kick scooter. Normally $34.99. Only $15. That's nice. These are great. Yeah, my kids love these. These magnetic tile building kits. $15.99. Regularly $69.99. That's a good deal. Bring out their creative time. Look at, here's the e-bikes for adults. Bluey playset, $10. Mr. Beast. Let's see what else. Those cars we talked about, those. Batat, blue ride-on hippo, building blocks. Okay. Little sweet doll, my sweet love, $15. A Huffy 20-inch rocket kids bike, $74. Fisher Price Laugh and Learn mixed DJ table, $65. Barbie Skipper. There's this. I wish they would do a reboot on the classic Skipper from the 70s. I would love that. Let's see, but she's babysitting, so this, she's got Skipper comes with the baby and the carriage, and let's see, all of that stuff. What do you mean single? Babysitter. Babysitter. And what's that? Barbie. Does that make sense to you? And then Skipper. 2-pack. Oh, there's a 2-pack. But that says Barbie. And this one's his babysitter. Okay. I bet you some kids are looking for that. Oh, here's the Labubu, right? The Labubu. So hot. Such a hot item, this Labubu. Pop, big intro. So it's Labubu blind box. They're made to look like these little monsters out of some book. They actually, to me, look like Where the Wild Things Are, don't they? But you never know which one you're going to get. And then they sell clothes and accessories for these things. You can't even imagine. I've even seen like faker Louis Vuitton purses and stuff for them. It's crazy. Oh, look at this. Is a good deal. Look at this one. Isn't it? Barbie Pets playset, Walmart exclusive, guys. That's a good deal. You can get say blonde. She's got 2 puppies in there, right? That's a deal. $12. That's a deal. Here goes my allergy medication. Hold on. Okay. That's a really good deal. Pets Alive, Duck and Baby Surprise. My Sweet Love, Time to Change. That's a good set, $15. That's nice. This is a great deal. VTech Magic Star Learning Table, $25. A Leapfrog interactive learning game. Operation, $9.99. Kitchen playset, $89. What's your favorite deal so far? Let me know in the comments. Here we have a Ford Raptor. That's a good deal on that. I think that is a Power Wheels, is it? Or but normally $529, $299, two-seater, 24-volt ride-on. See, Jimmy used to soup ours up. He had to soup them up himself to make them extra voltage. Those are 24-volt now. Just 3 to 8. See, they're making them bigger and bigger now for kids. Look at those. Those are some good tires too. That's like what we need around our, yeah. 3 to 8. Those are cool. Well, they're definitely making them real nice, and their prices really have come down, so that's great. They've got all different price points, so anywhere from $100 to, you know. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let us look at something else. Now we've done the toys. Let's look at the electronics a little more, okay? Electronics, we're going to go to all electronics. See what we can find. Wearable tech. Cameras and drones. Here's an Apple Watch, 2nd gen. Okay, this is an older one, but $159. Do the basics for you. Here's some Apple 11-inch iPad, $556.21. HP Chromebook, $259. Philips 50-inch TV, $228. Here's some other kinds of smartwatches for under $20. Kids tablets, $38.99. Power bank, $12.99. 20,000 milliamp. That's a great deal. Karaoke machine, make your party fun, $62.99. Let's see, a webcam, get you on that Zoom meeting and panel, $14.39. Look at the projector screen and stand. How much is that? Can't see that. I think it's 60 something. Nice if you want to showcase something outside or inside. Apple Watch Series 11, $379. The Apple AirPods 4, $79.99. Apple MacBook Air, $599. AT&T iPhone, $20.25 a month. So you've got stuff there. Here's an Apple AirTag, $17.97. Lenovo Ideal Pad laptop, $169.99. It's probably ideal if you just want to watch movies and stuff from your, you know, have something like that. That's a good deal. Look at this. Here's that touchscreen family calendar. Chore chart, wall calendar, $249. JBL, that's a great brand. JBL wireless on-ear headphones, pure bass. That's nice. Comes in different colors. Those are a good deal. They're normally $59.95. Cool. Starlink, $339. Let's see what else we have here. Apple 11-inch iPad from $279. Digital cameras, let's see, Cyber Game Master gaming desktop, $799. Here's a digital picture frame, $54.99. $119 for the Chromebook laptop. $34.95 for another digital picture frame. Those are great for grandparents and stuff. Here's some deals on speakers. Portable speaker, waterproof. This is one of their big deals. Regularly $189, $26. Here's that gaming monitor. I think we went over that. 27-inch, $89. The HP Windows laptop, $219. That's the Vivitar Instant Digital Camera, $17.88. Cool. Gaming gear, sound bars, $49, regularly $149. Digital camera kit for kids with the cards, under $30. What else we have in tech? HP Chromebooks. Samsung Galaxy Buds. So lots of good things. There's ink kits, Sublimination, $17.89. Here's some lights for your phone if you want it, $7. Another, here's a Barrel Bluetooth Skullcandy party speaker. And one of these mini body cameras. Circular monitor if you want that for your, that's under $100 too. Another sound bar, wall mounts for your TVs or monitors and stuff. That's that deal on that. Card reader, projectors, so lots of great things. I'm going to be going through some other stores like I said, but those are tech deals. Let's just see what they say our tech deals are. Apple AirPods Pro 2, regularly $239, $139. Hisense 75-inch TV, $378. HP Victus gaming laptop, $599. Lenovo, let's see, what else we have here? Triple fan graphics cards. Let's see. Canon EOS mirrorless camera with lens, whole kit, $549. That's this charging bank. That's 20,000 milliamps. That's a good deal. Canon. Here's another one, mirrorless. Maybe that might be the same one. They just put it in there. They're trying to sneak. Okay, but these are some of, I guess, their best deals here in this stuff. This is, whew, that's really something, huh? $400, $259. The Samsung 34-inch Odyssey. Vizio 4K UHD LED HDR Smart TV. 80, is that, how many inches? It says 86 class, 698. Okay, so lots of things there. Let's see if there's something, other department we didn't go in. Let's just go through home. Let's look at there. They said we're trying to step some stuff up here, aren't they? But let's look at some of the mattresses. We're looking to see what they have there. So they have some mattresses as low as $69.98. Again, got some guest rooms. Trying to furnish. I can't speak today. Mattress pads. 8-inch foam mattresses. Queen mattress hybrid. Got some options there to the higher end. Got some deals there. What else? I'll look at some. Getting a new TV and you're looking for some kind of TV stand. They've got some deals there. $109 on that. $84.99 on that. $99 on that sliding barn door style. So they've got it in different price points, right? $139, $88. $99, $97, $35, yeah, $49, yeah, they've got some good stuff there. Let's see now. Shop gaming rooms. People are sometimes looking for gaming room stuff, right? So you've got gaming chairs on sale. This one has a little massage in there. It's only $60. $60 and you get a little lumbar massage. But watch out, they're going to get you on the shipping, but it's still going to be under $100, right? That gaming chair. So you've got some options there. And how about home office? Let's try some bookcases. $89 if you're trying to get a little organization going. Trying to get a craft room going. These are $44.99. $34.99 for those cubes. Let's see. $56. $9.99. There's a little what do they call that now? They call it cottage core. Is that cottage core? Let me see. I need to put my lip balm on. Yeah, Lillian fluted. Yeah, the bead board. I think that's they're calling that cottage core. I think so. Very cutesy. And you know, I've seen people make little doll houses in these, like little, it's amazing what you can do. Some of that stuff. Right? Even something like this. That would be perfect if you were going to make little dollhouse rooms. Look at that. Look how many little different setups you'd have. It's very big if you look on Instagram. A lot of people doing it. $89.99. Think how nice that would be for kid or yourself to decorate all those little rooms with miniature stuff. And then you could put two together. That's nice craft storage and stuff because you could put your papers in there too and different things. Cube things, you'd want to put a backing on them if you were going to make those little vignettes. Vignettes. Okay, let's look if you want to get organized, right? Let's see. Home, garden. Here's the let's look at vacuums, steamers, and floor care. People are always looking for that, right? See what they have on let's look at, we'll look at some uprights. See what they have. A Shark Navigator, $168. Value $249. A Shark Navigator Lift Away, $184. Shark Rotator Pet Lift Away, $154. Eureka's, here's a Carvac, Abyssal, Power Force Pet, $59. Abyssal Helix Turbo, here's a Shark Navigator Lift Away Vacuum Pet Friendly, $118. Abyssal Power Force, they have all different price points here, right? Tenneco, here's a wet dry floor mop thing, $158. Stick Vacs. Let's see what they have for the robot vacuums. The iRobot Roomba, $198. Eureka Self-Emptying Robot, $149, regularly $339. The Dream Go Vac, $248. Another Dream Ultra Robot, $500. Shark Ion, $159. Dirt Devil, $99. I'd be careful getting something too cheap on one of these because it's probably not going to work well. I'd go for a name and I don't know, on that. Let's see what else we've got. Steam cleaners. People love steam cleaners. I love steam cleaners. Okay, here's the Steam Bot, $119. Shark Steam, $59. Dirt Devil handheld, $39. Powerful steam cleaner here, $69. Steam and Go. Abyssal Power Steamer. That's a good one. I thought it was good because I like the one they have the scraper for the stove if you use them on your stove and stuff. Cordless. Okay, you got a lot of options there, a lot of price points. And how about for the pets, right? Shop all pets. Let me see what we got for the pets. Got some. Got a water fountain for your pet. Cats. Get them a little regular $65.99, $21.84. A little scratching post. How cute! It's a little mushroom. Only $13.98. Really $25.96. See what deals they have for $10 and under. Oh, lots of little dog treats. Dog bed, $8.97. Some bag balm. Little coats, $2.49. Or $7.97 on the dog beds. Look at that. Plush lamb chop with a squeaker. $5.98. $2.97. Sweaters, little cat critters, cat treats, little cat plush catnip mice, $1.12. These are great, $5.94 for 5 of them. Oh, you got lots of options there for the pets. See if we missed anything blatantly. Let's see. Sewing. Anybody's looking sewing machine, let's see. Janome Cat Fancy. Look at that, all the cats on there. $159.99. That's cute. For people that like cats, huh? Singer, $180. Here's another Singer, $139. Computerized sewing quilting, $245. $101 on the Brother lightweight full-size sewing machine with 17 stitches and 4 sewing feet, $101. Little fold-away sewing table, $69.99. Good deals, good deals. Okay, let's look. We're going to look at craft storage and let's see. Let's look at some craft storage. Right? Oh, look at that. That's something. Look at that. Would you look at that? You can put your Cricut machine on there and you can put your vinyl rolls right there. Look at that. And then on the sides, you've got pegboard. Would you look at that? Now, you know what they should have though, that I see an issue with this. You have your Cricut there, but you need, does that pull out in front? Because you need some kind, you have to have somewhere to put the mat. It just can't be flopping down. Do you know what I mean? This should pull out. Is there an extender? So if they didn't do that, that's not good. Because you're going to have to take it off of there. You could store it on there, but if it doesn't pull out, it looks like it, no. That's a problem. That's okay for storage, but you're not going to be able to keep it on there and work with it because it doesn't have something that pulls out. You know what I mean? Those of you that use a Cricut. Honey Can Do cart. Gallon gray bags, $3.92. It's multi. Let's see. Stuff for little things. Craft storage. All your little doodads and doohickeys. And your little tiny little things. Spinning organizer. Crochet bag. Under the bed. Waterproof storage. Art project portfolio. Look at that, all your thread, nice wooden box for all that. There's a rolling. Toy box. You could do a lot of painting. If you're a painter, you could paint like all, whatever thing they liked. Put it in chalkboard paint and stuff. I like the idea of this, but it's just, it's not, they didn't think about some things. And I do like these cards. I have those. I do have my Cricut on one of those, but I have to take it off there in order to use it, right? So, thread organizer for $11.93. Pens, paintbrushes, clay beads spinner. There you go. Making jewelry with clay beads. Here's a big Humble Crew toy storage. You could use it for other kinds of storage as well. $74. A little L-shaped desk for your craft room, but probably like it to have more. That's pretty good, but the shipping's $12. So you gotta watch, because sometimes they have third-party shippers, okay? I thought that was one of those felt storyboards. Lots of great stuff. Look around. I hope, let me know what your favorite thing was. And I'll be back with more. All right? Thanks for watching, guys.